Okay, good evening, everybody, and welcome back to Press Play. I'm your host, JJ48, and tonight we are continuing with The Legend of Zelda Spirit Tracks. Although our goal at the beginning of the game was to obtain an engineer's license or certificate, and we've already accomplished that, so it seems like, properly speaking, the game should be over. But I guess we did receive a letter from the princess, so we'll kind of see what that's about. Probably just some post-game content. Let's see, how are we going to get back to where the princess is? The graduation ceremony is over, so it's time for you to go. Well, that's not entirely true. You can look around, just nowhere off limits. Okay, well, you seem a little bit nicer, at least, than the minister, who basically just told us to scram. Guards seem to just be saying, hey, just don't go anywhere off limits. Princess Zelda's private quarters are through here. No one enters without permission. By the way, I noticed that she gave you something at the ceremony. You can see what it was in your collection screen. It wasn't a love letter, was it? I don't think so, but let's see. I have a great favor that I must ask of you in person. Follow this secret path at the top of the castle. Okay. So we go outside and there's this secret path. Okay. Tap the map icon to copy the location to your map. Oh, okay, so it doesn't it's not saying an automatic copy, it's just saying to open up our map. Okay, well, it says we come out of this stairwell, and we want to get to this door. Okay. Please come to my quarters as soon as you can, and don't let anyone see you. Okay, I do have permission, but I also have instructions to go secretly, so if you don't mind, I'll go find a secret way to get there. This is an interesting design on the floor. We have some crossed scimitars. And it's supposed to be like a ship's figurehead, maybe? Or am I being thrown by the fact that this is a sequel to a couple ship-based games? It's odd because this is Princess Zelda's castle. I would have expected something more with Triforces on it. This design strikes me as far more suitable for like the Gerudo or the like Jolene's pirate crew or something, who just seemed a bit Gerudo-ish. But yeah, is this? Oh, so the ceremony's over already. How did it go? Isn't the princess pretty? I wish you'd look at me just once. Anyway, since today is a special day, you're free to wander around the castle. Just stay away from places where you don't belong. Oh, well, thank you. Well, so I think this stairwell up is probably where we want to go, but might as well see if there's any other places we can wander first. Congratulations on your graduation! If you want to look around the first floor of the castle, go right ahead, but the second floor rooms are off limits. Kind of look like giant birds. It sort of did. The thing I took for a figurehead could be like a bird's neck and head, and the scimitars look both kind of like his wings, and the handles kind of look like they could be clawish a bit. Oh, yeah. Here from this angle, where we can't see the sword so much, that looks very bird-like, doesn't it? Is this the guards' barracks? Have a couple extra hats and spears, but you're not just giving them out. This is the place where soldiers can take a break and nap. Oh, but not like I was napping on the job or anything like that. Somebody's got to be on guard everywhere, all the time, even the break room. guess that makes sense. You want somebody... Can't just, let your... Oh, that's right. I don't actually have a sword yet, so of course I can't slash things. Yeah. Nice weather we're having, and the view here is really something else. Okay, so I guess I'm allowed onto the second floor, like, onto the wall. I'm just not allowed into the second floor rooms. The private quarters of Princess Zelda are through this door, but you can't go in there without permission. You'd better get out of here. Go on, shoo. Unauthorized personnel may not enter the second floor. Okay. This looks like a crest of some kind, but it doesn't really look like it matches the... That maybe matches the head part of the crest we saw, but the bits on the side don't really look like they match all that well. Oh, hey you shouldn't just wander around the castle like that. People might think you're snooping. Well, people wouldn't be entirely wrong, I suppose. But you're right, I don't need to make it that obvious. Just because you're an engineer, it doesn't give you the right to snoop. Even new recruits like me know there are places you're not supposed to go. I hope I get promoted soon. I'm tired of wearing this goofy recruit uniform. Oh, okay, so what's... The recruit uniform looks very similar to Link's normal uniform. Is it the hat? Is that more of a... That's more of a traditional Link hat, whereas I think the other guards, they have these kind of tall build caps. So the uniform looks mostly the same, except for the hat. I guess that's what he doesn't like. Which is, I guess, maybe somewhat ironic that the hat is probably one of the most iconic parts of Link's outfit. This room is where we train the castle guards. I'm the captain, Russell. As you can see, this is no place for an engineer like you. Ha ha ha. Attack, defend, attack, defend. That's all there is to mastering the art of war. Well, it's so simple. I don't know why Sun Tzu figured he needed to write an entire book about it. That's all there is to it. It's important to develop your own battle cry, like this. Hyar! Is that a battle cry or a death rattle? I feel like that could kind of go either way. Which is, on the one hand, that's very efficient having a dual-purpose cry. On the other hand, it's might be considered ill omen. We have to do 1,000 reps before dinner. I tell you what, this sure works up an appetite. So, okay, so let's go upstairs and see what... Oh, there's a little ledge here. Okay. Okay, yeah, that would have been very easy to miss if we didn't have directions for it. Okay, are there guards here that we have to avoid alerting? I'm not seeing anything on the map, which, if there were guards here, I'd kind of expect them to show up like the Phantoms in the last game. Here's a door. Can we go through the... We can't go through the door. Okay. Up these stairs? I'm so glad you made it, JJ48 smile face. Did any of the guards see you on the way here? Not after I left the part of the castle where I'm allowed to be, I suppose. So no, they totally didn't. Really, that's great. Listen, you're the only one who can help me. I have to ask a favor of you. As you know, the Tower of Spirits has protected our kingdom for ages. Okay, of course, we all know that. The tower connects all the spirit tracks that crisscross the land. However, for some reason, they seem to be vanishing from everywhere. Something must have happened to the tower to cause all this. I must go there to investigate. I've heard tales of a sage who guards our land and lives in the tower. Perhaps she might be able to shed some light on what's happening. Okay, so, hmm. I just find this, I'm pausing a bit because, of course, when we mention a sage, uh, sages have tended to be rather important in Zelda lore, so I'm curious, is she a sage in the sense of like all the tales of the seven sages, or is she more of just a generic, wise person type of sage? Either way, that does sound rather intriguing. Chancellor Cole forbids me from leaving the castle due to safety concerns. I think he just doesn't want me going to the tower, though. But why? It's clear he's hiding something. I have the feeling that something terrible is about to happen. That's why I absolutely must get to the tower. What do you think? Will you take me on your train? Okay. Okay, and this actually does make a certain amount of sense as to why she's asking an engineer rather than, like, one of her palace guards who not only wouldn't necessarily have access to a train, but also would be more concerned about her safety than about, like, that's their primary job. So, okay, it's not the most convoluted premise, I suppose. Other than the whole tower being the key to the tracks that are the seal that's binding an ancient evil or something. That's still a little odd, but I'm sorry. Anyway, Princess, yes, we can. Thank you so much. All right, please put this on right away. It's a recruit uniform. The guards are starting their patrols, so getting past them won't be easy. But if you wear this, they'll think you're one of them. Okay, we got a recruit uniform. So, interesting. Uh, we're basically seeing the same thing we did in Wind Waker. Of we start in our normal for the game outfit, um, or like within the game's universe, and then somebody gives us an outfit that just happens to look like Link's. In Wind Waker, it was because um, kind of every young boy gets one of these as like his coming of age to remember the hero of old. Here, this is the recruit uniform, so we'll wear it to blend in. Although I'm still guessing that the reason this is the recruit uniform is because of tying into the hero of old, or like probably Wind Waker Link. So it's in a way we're still kind of being given a hero's clothing. Wearing this, you can pose as a soldier and move freely about the castle. Please get changed so we can go. Oh, I'm sorry, I'll look the other way. But please hurry. Isn't there like a screen or something I can change behind? Looks good enough, I suppose. Now let's go before the guards find us. So, should I take a spears to help me blend in? Since it seems like most of the guards had spears. And are the guards really so lax that they just assume anybody in this uniform must be friendly? Like, we're not going to get challenged or asked a password or anything? I guess that would fit with what we know of Hylian guards. Okay. These guards are pretty serious, so just pretend to be a new recruit. That way, if they see you, they'll just think you're one of them. But if they see me, I'm sure they'll make a big fuss and won't let me out. So please help me get past the guards without them seeing me, okay? I'll follow behind you, but if you want to take a different route, touch the marker at my feet and draw a path for me to walk on. Just draw the route you want me to follow. Okay. This is the switch icon. If we get split up, just tap it to see where I am. And this is the call icon. Tap it to call me over to where you are. Okay. Did you understand my explanation? Um, I did. Yeah. I know you're going to do a great job. Let's get moving. Okay, let's see. This guy walked forward a little bit and looking around. Oh. Uh, so you want to turn around? Oh. Your Highness, what are you doing here? You're not allowed out on your own. Okay, so we need to figure out a different. Okay, so I think maybe if we just kind of follow along behind this guy, who's apparently blind, we can go this way. Can we go out this door? Or do we need to... Okay. Let's... Excuse me, Princess, move. Thank you. I think we're going to try going out the door first. See if... Look, that guard isn't moving. He's just standing in the same place. Why don't you try to distract him somehow? I can slip past... Well, when he's looking the other way if you draw a path for me. Okay. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's get you down here first. Okay. Let's look at our map. Okay. So this guy's standing here. This part's all raised, so we can't really use that. And I'm guessing we're trying to get out here. So I think what I'm going to try to do is have Zelda move to here while I go around here and talk to this guy. So, okay, let's do that. Oh, no. Okay, let's try that. Don't you have work to do, Rookie? Why don't you go cut the grass or something? Yeah, keep looking at me. Scram, you're interfering with my duties. Okay, well, fine. I'll just go over here where there's totally not a princess hiding. Alright, now what are we going to do with you? Why are you skulking around me? It's creepy. Okay. Okay, so if he's staring at me, we can get Zelda past him. Oh, okay. Okay, let's hope that right there works. Hey, buddy, look over here. Howdy, sure is nice weather we're having. Not that I'm slacking in my patrol duties or anything. Yep, just keep looking at me. Don't listen to the footprints behind you. Okay, I'll let you back to your official duties. That guard seems really serious about his job. I don't think you can distract him with small talk. Is there some way you can get him to move from that spot? Okay, First rule of patrol duty is vigilance, even when people are talking to you. Furthermore, if you hear any suspicious sounds, investigate them at once. Only once you can do these things on instinct will you be a true watchman. Okay. So do we throw the rock to make a sound, or do we just throw the rock at him to try to knock him out? Hey, quit messing around, I mean it. Okay, is he gonna turn around again, or... Okay, he will, eventually. So let's... Hey! Okay, it doesn't apparently pause while we do this, so... we have to go all the way back... Okay, no, just to this part here. Okay, so let's get you down here first. Have you take your time here so that I can have time to go distract the guard. Okay, yep, keep on looking this way. Princess is safe, okay. This is a little bit of a interesting, different take on the sneaking minigame. Because of course we've seen this many times before. Where Link's had to sneak around and get past the guards and whatnot. But in this one, it's Link's able to just move around freely, and it's Princess Zelda who we're trying to move around. It's just a... I don't know that it makes it a lot more challenging or less challenging other than the control scheme, but it does add kind of a different dynamic to it. Yep, keep looking over at me. Okay, I guess what we'll do is we'll start drawing the princess. I'm gonna hope that that guy's vision cone is actually short enough that he won't be able to see the princess if she's over here. So we'll start drawing her, have her kind of zigzag a bit, and then try to throw the... Okay. Ah, okay. I thought I could throw it a bit farther than that. Sorry, princess. Okay, let's get you off of here again. It is just a little bit clunky trying to draw her path here. So, Princess, here's an idea. Why didn't you put on a spare guard's outfit? In fact, that might have even worked better. It would have looked far more natural to have like a guard roaming about escorting a wayward train engineer out of the restricted parts of the castle rather than like constantly having a guard sneaking and skulking around trying to distract from the fact that a princess is trying to escape. I guess she didn't really ask for my opinion, so... Okay, so this... So now I know I need to get like really close to him to be able to throw it so that he turns around. So I can throw it behind him. Okay, good. It was just far enough away. Alright, so now we should just be able to run out. Good. We did it! We made it out of the castle! Now let's board the train and head for the Tower of Spirits. What took you so long? JJ48 smile. Did you keep me waiting just so you could change clothes? You don't recognize these as clothes of the castle guard? Oh, hello, Your Highness. What are you doing here? Hello, Alfonso. Have you been well? I'm so sorry we haven't spoken since you left the castle guard. I must admit, I miss hearing you bellowing orders in the courtyard. You were a castle guard and you still don't recognize that I'm dressed up as a guard? Okay. A guard recruit. You're too kind to me. I'm sure hearing me yell all day was far from pleasant. But you shouldn't distract me with talk about the old days. I'll just come out and ask, what are you doing here without a proper escort? Are you responsible for this somehow? I asked for his assistance, and I hope I can count on your help too, Alfonso. I would feel much safer with you at my side. Please come with us to the Tower of Spirits. To the Tower of Spirits? Whatever for? We don't have time to discuss it right now. I'll tell you all about it when we're aboard. What if something happens? If something happens is exactly why I need you. You were once the greatest swordsman in the whole kingdom. Yes, but that was a long time ago. Now I'm just a simple train engineer living in the countryside. I can't be more than that, but I'll come along with you if you wish. Thank you, Alfonso. Okay, to the Tower of Spirits. All aboard! Oh, I guess the princess said that. That's my line. Whoa! Well, that doesn't seem good. I guess now we kind of know what was meant by the tracks disappearing. Your Highness, look over there! Hmm. Oh. Well, that looks rather ominous. If I put a little bit of a gap there, that'll help with the... Now, I'm just a train engineer, not an architect, but I don't think it's supposed to be doing that. What's happening to the Tower of Spirits? Okay, we back down to one screen. Whoa! It's Thomas the Tank Engine as a Zelda villain. Huh. Out for a leisurely stroll, your highness? Tisk, 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 you know that's not allowed. Allowed by who? You, Chancellor Cole? Who else? Who do you think is really in charge? Oh no, his hats were concealing something. My goodness, pretending to be human is exhausting. Who knew that Chancellor was just another word for royal babysitter? Ooh, it's a sick burn there. I had meant to keep up the ruse a bit longer. But you pushed me to this, princess. His face there kind of looks a little bit like the mask salesman from Majora's Mask when he gets angry. But you pushed me to this. Bringing in the boy and the engineer didn't help either. Excuse me, but the boy is actually an engineer as well, so it should be bringing in the boy and the other engineer. What are you talking about? I'm talking about your infernal meddling. But now that those vile tracks are disappearing, the time is finally at hand. All we need now is a little help, from you, your highness. Okay. I don't know who these two are, your highness, but with your permission, I'd be happy to teach them some manners. How gallant, how brave, how incredibly foolhardy. Enough out of you. My family has served the royal house for generations. Melodrama bores me. Byrne. Byron? Would you kindly dispose of this fool? This man speaks the truth, Cole. His movements are not those of an amateur. But he is only human. If you guys are something other than human, then it seems a little ironic that you describe our meddling as infernal. I told you I will defend the princess at any cost. And I told you you're only human. Ooh. That... That was not... that's not good. Hee. Oh, Baron, you do know how to put on a show. It was hardly a fair fight, Cole. Help me! What am I supposed to do exactly? Okay, about as much as I could expect. No, don't come any closer! Hmm. Good work, Baron. That takes care of the first step of our plan. Our work is done here. Come now, Baron. Hmm. Welcome back, boy. Oh, there's cards on the table. Although, this deck of cards has at least 3 black 3s in it, which... Uh, sorry, sir, it seems like you helped us. Thank you for that. I'm glad to see you're finally awake. There was some hubbub outside. When I went to investigate, people said that the spirit tracks were disappearing. At that point, the guards brought you and Alfonso in from outside. Both of you were out cold, so I've been waiting for you to come too. Now tell me, what happened? Well, or nothing. Nothing much. I mean, there was... It turns out the Chancellor had horns under his hat, and he had his henchmen knock all 3 of us out and take the princess, and yeah, that seems like a pretty big deal. We should probably do something about it. So what you're saying is the Chancellor is some kind of monster, and he kidnapped Princess Zelda? My goodness, what a story. You're just pulling my leg, though, aren't you? No, that's... I was there. I watched the whole cutscene. There was also this really weird train with, like, an evil face on the front, if that helps. So it's true, you say. What? So what you're saying is the princess has been kidnapped? This is terrible. I must inform the princess at once. Yeah, about that. It's going to be kind of hard to do. Yes, that's right. She's not here. Well, I'm at a loss as to what to do. What to do? What to do? Do we have a king or somebody that, like... It seems like if she's still Princess Zelda, it's kind of odd that... I guess throughout the series, even... She's always been Princess Zelda, even when she seems to be reigning. Maybe in Hyrule, it's just tradition that the... Like, whenever there's been a king of Hyrule, he's still been a king, but maybe whenever there's a Zelda who's leading Hyrule, her title's just Princess. So... I really have no idea what you're talking about, little guy. And I certainly don't know anything about the princess being kidnapped. Or for that matter, the Chancellor being a monster. That's just crazy talk. And for my part, I don't find it suspicious at all that you're just bringing all that stuff up. So... We're all waiting to see what's going on with the disappearing spirit tracks. And you know where the princess and the Chancellor are? We could really use their help right now. Yeah, if only the Chancellor were here, he could help us out. Hello, guards, please help me. Can any of you see me? I need your help. Well, I can see you, so... did you just see, like, a ghostly princess walk in here? Did you hear that voice? Or did I just imagine it? I really need to get more sleep. I'm so tired that I'm hearing things. Yeah, I'm sure that's what it was. Help! I need your help! Why can't anyone hear me? It doesn't strike you as a little odd that you can go through doors? I thought I saw someone moving out of the corner of my eye. This castle can be awfully creepy sometimes. Did she go up to her room? She did, okay. I guess I haven't been over to the other side of this floor. We should probably see what's over there. Can you see me? I must apologize to Alfonso for what happened, and to you too. I never knew the Chancellor was capable of such evil. All these years and I never noticed what he really was. I was a fool. And the Tower of Spirits breaking apart. You saw it too, didn't you? It must have something to do with the dark forces. After all, they made the spirit tracks disappear. This must be the handiwork of Cole and his cronies. But what could their goal be? Well, he said something about the spirit tracks vanishing. He did? Mm-hmm. What did he mean by that? I think he meant the disappearance of the spirit tracks as we witnessed. And why would they take my body away with them? You're awfully calm for someone who's fully aware that she's a disembodied spirit. What will they do with it? Oh, I'm sorry. It seems I'm much lighter without my body. Listen, let's try again to go to the Tower of Spirits. Now more than ever, we must find the Tower's sage. But before we go, I want to show you something. This spirit flute is a prized family heirloom. It's been handed down for generations. It originally belonged to one of my ancestors, the one who founded this kingdom. It is my greatest treasure of all. I can't carry it while I'm in this state, as you can see, but I'm certain it's meant to protect me. I can hardly ask you to do any more for me. But will you take this? And will you come to the tower with me? You're the only person I can turn to now. I mean, almost quite literally, since we're so far the only one who can even see her. We got the spirit flute. This pan flute will probably come in very handy. Okay, so after last game not having a musical instrument, we're back to having a musical instrument. And one thing I just kind of realized about the musical instruments in the Zelda series, this isn't true of all of them, but it's certainly true of most of them. They're wind instruments. We tend to get various wind instruments throughout the series, whistles and flutes and ocarinas, and even when even our conductor's baton in Wind Waker, we were conducting the wind itself. So, and then we had the grass whistles in Twilight Princess and the wolf's howl. One of these games, I just want Link to have like a banjo or something magical banjo that he can play and cause things to happen. Thank you so much. So are you basically going to be our fairy companion this time, except instead of a fairy, it's Princess Zelda as a spirit? Okay, it's kind of an interesting take on it. Now then, shall we go? I will travel alongside you. And we have fought beside Princess Zelda before in the series. Sometimes she's come in like during the last fight to help out, and during Ocarina of Time she had disguised herself as Sheik, so she was kind of helping us out along the way. This is the first time not only has she been our companion, but she seems to be taking a much bigger role, I guess, or a more active role, or at least more. We can see what activity she's doing. She's not acting independently on her own, forming some plan. Wait just a second. The tracks are gone, and even if they weren't, we don't have a train. How can we get to the Tower of Spirits? Well, we could try walking. It really didn't look too far away. Oh, I know. I've heard that there's a path from the castle to the tower. But if it does exist, it certainly hasn't been used recently. There's a door at the back of the castle. Maybe the path is somewhere there. Let's go see. Okay. So, But this place was just absolutely lousy with guards when we were trying to get the princess out of here. But now that apparently the princess has been kidnapped and Chancellor's missing, I guess maybe they're all out searching for the princess rather than guarding here. I kind of hope that's the case, because otherwise they're very inattentive. Then again, I don't think any of these games have exactly portrayed the Hyrule Palace guards in the most positive light. What's this? A wood heart. Oh, okay. Yeah, we had found those last game too. Okay, so are these treasure things back, or is this going to is this back as a treasure that we'll be doing stuff like, selling it like we did in the last game, or is this referencing that, but it's a special item that we'll use for some purpose? Sure, it looks like a chestnut, but there's something special about it. Okay. Let's see what's down these stairs. Oh, it's the back of the castle. Okay, we got a star fragment. This beautiful stone is rumored to have fallen from the sky. See, on the one hand, it might seem like we're stealing from the palace, but since we have the princess with us, I'm sure that it's okay. She's probably given her permission. What is it, recruit? You want to leave through this door? Well, I can tell just by looking at you that you aren't adequately prepared. There are all sorts of strange beasts on the other side of this door. It's not the kind of place you want to go without a sword. He's right. Heading to the Tower of Spirits without a sword is too dangerous. Is it specifically a sword, or would any weapon work? Like, if we got a spear like his, would that work as well? Why don't you find the guard captain and ask him to loan you a sword? He'll probably just think you want it for training. Okay. Was it the guard captain who was training people in that training area? Stalfo's skull, it's kind of icky, but it's got treasure written all over it. Okay, no, can't jump down off of here. Okay, so was this guy the guard captain? What now, recruit? You want a sword so you can leave through the back of the castle? Did I get that right? Should we have mentioned that we're planning on leaving through the back of the castle? Well, it's good to be honest. Yep, that's totally right, sir. Some swordsman you are, running around with no sword. There's something fishy about this. Are you really a new recruit? Heh, your eyes tell the whole story. All right, take this one. We got the recruit sword. Okay. Tap an enemy or slide the stylus to attack. But listen, just because you have a sword, that doesn't make you a swordsman. Let me see if you're truly worthy of handling a weapon like that. Alright, time for a little sword practice. These fellows are here to help you train, so don't hold back when you're attacking them. Okay, first, the targeted attack. Hit each guard twice with the targeted attack. If you don't know how to do a targeted attack, just ask me. I'm guessing that means tapping on them. Okay. I think he's too close to the edge of the screen. Maybe? Or, okay, it was each of them targeted. I thought it had, like, hit each of them twice. The target attack is the most basic attack. Next is the side slash attack. Hit each guard with 2 attacks. Oh, or maybe 2, meaning the first one hitting their spear counts. So it's like 1 to hit their spear and get them to stop blocking, and then the second one followed. Okay. Okay, yep. Yeah. Nice form. Now for the spin attack. This one's a little bit trickier. If you don't know how to do this attack, just ask me. Now hustle. Ow. What are you doing? Don't just flail around like a maniac. To do a spin attack, quickly draw... Right. Flail around like a maniac. Doing a spin attack allows you to hit all the enemies around you. Use it at the right time and the bad guys don't stand a chance. Right, using it at the right time is the tricky part, though. There we go. Good work, recruit. You've completed all the training exercises. Sorry, I seem to have a little something in my throat. Since you've got the basics down, I'll give you this sword. Now keep up the good work and come back here to polish your skills. Okay. Well, now we should be able to go back to the back door. You did a wonderful job. That was just amazing. Now that you have a sword, we can exit through the door in the back. Let's go. Okay. Although, will just a sword be enough? Do we not need a shield as well? Oh, it's just straight out. Hey, recruit, there are all sorts of monsters on the other side of this door. I told you already that I can't let you out there without a sword or... Oh, I see you got yourself a weapon. Alright then, be careful out there. That also kind of reminds me of Majora's Mask with the guards who won't let us out of Clock Town until we show that we have a sword. What in the world are you? You look like a Goomba with a dog's head. I need some backup here. Oh, hey there. It's dangerous being out here by yourself with all these monsters. What, you're searching for a tunnel that will take you to the Tower of Spirits? Well, there was a path up that way, but recently the rock falls have closed it off. Not exactly sure where it was. If I were you, I'd investigate that wall. Okay. What's... It's just me or does this line of trees seem like suspiciously shaped? Like, they don't seem like they're haphazardly. It's very clearly forming a wall. And these ones kind of are as well. Maybe that's just an edge of the map thing, but that seems odd. Okay. Bomb flowers, that's how we'll get through. Okay. So I wondered, will tapping on the wall make different noises? So let's see. Oh, it does. Okay. It's a little hard to swing exactly where we want, but it does indeed make a different noise when we hit a bombable spot. So, Okay. Tunnel to the tower. It's awfully dark in here, and it's kind of damp, too. Is this really the way to the tower? Oh, I'm sorry. I was just thinking out loud. Come on, let's go. Hey, okay, we do have chews in this game. I thought it a little bit odd because we have non-chew enemies as our first ones. And then we had Keese, but the chew jitlies are still here, so... Maybe they decided that having like 90% of the enemies be various forms of chews was a little bit much. Okay, tap a block to grab it, then tap the arrow icon to push or pull it around. So I'm guessing we need to get a key for that. So I think we pull the icon or the block over to here, and then okay, there's a chest which probably has a key in it. Okay. Don't. Okay, I'm used to. That's something that changed from the last game. In the last game, when we tapped on a block, we could hold the button to push it, but once we stopped holding it, Link would let go and we'd have to re-tap the block. Here, it seems like Link keeps a hold of the block until we actually click away. So it's I actually prefer this way of doing it. It's just being a bit different. It will take a little bit of getting used to. Just kind of retraining the reflexes. Okay, what are all these up here? The door won't open if you just hit the switches in a circle. Wait. The door won't open if you just hit the switches in a circle. Okay. The switch after the bottom switch is the left one. Okay, so we have the bottom switch and then the left one. Before you hit the bottom switch, hit the top one. So we have top, bottom, left, although this doesn't say that the top comes immediately before. The first one makes it sound like left comes immediately after bottom. Here we just know top is somewhere ahead of bottom. Hit the right switch before the top switch. Okay, so right, top, bottom, left. Okay, so I guess maybe it was a little bit simpler than I was making it out to be. Which, well, okay, didn't mean to do that. No. Link! There we go. I guess that made a little bit of sense because this is kind of like the first puzzle in the game. Well, apart from the dodging the guards, so having it be a little bit more straightforward makes some sense. Oh, Link, you were so quick to just assault the bombs when we wanted to pick them up, and now you have a hard time hitting the Goomba things at all. Okay, yep. Right, up, down, left. Do you hear squeaking? I did. Ah. Wait, can the rats see you? Because they seem to just be circling where you are. Oh, how horrible! Uh, Thank you. Those beasts were just terrifying. I never want to see them again. Um, yeah, I'm guessing we will be seeing them again, though, because it's... What's this? Got some bee larvae. Okay. Sure, they're gross to look at, but they're precious just the same. And if I recall, I think we've seen bee larvae before in these games. Am I misremembering, or is that... In Twilight Princess, I think we could collect bee larvae as one of the baits we can use on when fishing. Hmm. Yeah, that still doesn't look like what we want the tower to be doing. Hmm. What's this train? This, my dear, is the Spirit's train. They entrusted us with its keeping. How did you know that? And you can hear me? Are you the sage of this tower? Well, I wouldn't put it exactly that way, but I do watch over the Tower of Spirits. My name is Anjine. Am I glad to see you? There's something we have to talk to you about. No, telling her the story, I presumably. Yes, that pallor you're sporting is quite frightful. One might even call it rather hideous, in fact. Hideous? How dare you? I see that feistiness runs in your family, my dear. But there's no need to get your feathers all ruffled. Oh, did you know someone in my family? Feisty and bright, just like she was. Did you know Tetra? Is, I mean, we know Nico's still around, so it's not. You know, it's still relatively recent enough that there uh, could be other people who knew Tetra, especially if she's someone like a sage who, you know, often with sages tend to live to ridiculously old ages in these sorts of stories. So the fruit doesn't fall far from the tree, does it? Yes, I knew one of your ancestors. I met her when she had just arrived here. She and I were friends for a very long time. My family first arrived here about a century ago. Were you already here in the tower then, Angine? That's a story for another time, my dear. Right now we must discuss a matter more grave. Tell me, do you know the story of this tower? Only what the folk tales say. Long ago, the spirits of good and the Demon King were embroiled in a never-ending war. In the end, the spirits could not defeat him, but they did manage to imprison him in this tower. It's not chains or bars that keep him in prison, but an energy that flows between the tower and the 4 temples that surround it. Oh, of course, Angine, the spirit tracks. Correct, my dear. The spirit tracks carry that energy. If the tracks are lost, the tower's energy will fade, and so will the Demon King's prison. And that's just what the evil ones are after. They aim to resurrect Malladus, the Demon King. Right now, my strength maintains his shackles, but it's only a matter of time until they're broken. Of course, in order to resurrect Malladus, they need one other key ingredient. A vessel from the royal line of ancient Hyrule, with sacred power coursing through its veins. Yes, Malladus requires you in order to return. But only your shell, my dear. It would be the only vessel suitable for him to inhabit. Hmm. No! Demon King is going to run around in my body? That's too disgusting for words. We have to stop them. Yeah. But before we were only kind of half-heartedly thinking about stopping them. Now it's gotten serious. We can't let the Demon King return. My thoughts exactly, my dear. At the top of this tower is your body. The Demon King's spirit is also there. To prevent him from possessing your body, you must fortify his prison. To do this, restore the energy between the temples in this tower. In other words, restore the tracks between here and the temples. But how? How do we restore the spirit tracks? The answer lies above us in the floors of this tower. 4 stone rail maps are enshrined there. You must retrieve them. As you know, this tower connects our kingdom. Right now, the tower is filled with an evil energy. If you can get far enough to retrieve a rail map, a portion of the tracks will be restored. Start your search by climbing the stairs. Of course, thank you, Angine. You have a very important mission ahead of you. The kingdom is in danger. We're all counting on you. You understand the gravity of the situation, don't you? You must find the sacred rail maps. I'll wait for you here. That's what princes have always done. From what I understand, it's kind of a family tradition. No need to be scared. Just buck up and get moving. Sorry to interrupt such an enthusiastic pep talk, but ascending this tower alone would be impossible. There are traps set to snag trespassers, not to mention that pesky little monster infestation. Is that so? Well, I feel terrible asking, but... Angine, can you guide JJ48 smile face upstairs? Have you already forgotten what I said? I have my hands full just keeping the tower together. Also, Zelda, she's in a wheelchair. She's going to have a little bit of a difficult time with stairs if there's no elevator. So, I'm sorry, my dear, but I just can't leave my post. Then what should we do? Should we go back and get Alfonso? Oh, but he's wounded. Teacher, the captain of the castle guard? But I suppose there's no time for that, is there? What if you went with him, my dear? Me? Go with him? So do you not have the Triforce of Wisdom yet? Is that what's going on? But I'm not sure how much help I'd be in this state. Well, my dear, this kingdom is your responsibility. You mustn't ever forget that. I'm sure you'll find a way to help out somehow. Well, all right. We'd better get going then. You must ascend the tower and retrieve the rail maps. So, right now, this tower is sounding a lot like the Temple of the Ocean King. That we come to it. There's 4 maps to different areas, and as we progress, we'll be able to get deeper and deeper into here. Oh, so these tracks. This place is like the spirit, or this temple, spirit, or tower, whatever it's called. It's like a railroad roundhouse. Okay. But, okay, let's go to the stairs. So this is what the inside of the tower looks like. Let's head over to that door. Oh, Alright, let's go. Oh, interesting. Oh, are we emphasizing how... looking at how tall the tower is? What's this? Do you want to go back to the entrance? No. Wait, is this... is this like an elevator or something? So Angine could have come with us? Hmm. Okay, floor 1. Okay. I'm seeing some purple areas here on the top map. Hey, that looks like a Triforce. Look at those giant doors. They look really heavy. I don't think one person could open them alone. Uh-oh. Oh my gosh, what in the world is that? Yeah, there's, these phantom things. In the... I guess Link wouldn't know about that either, although previous Link would. And interesting that they're here because the phantoms in the last game were created by... what was his name? Bellum? Or the boss of that game while he was fighting the Ocean King. Maybe it's just kind of a generic thing that any sufficiently evil enemy can do. I've never seen a monster as ferocious looking as that one. Let's get out of here. Okay. Not really sure what that's accomplishing for us. So I'm just going to let all of Hyrule down because of a monster. What's the matter? You look as pale as a ghost. Though given the company you've been keeping, perhaps it's no surprise. And Jean, there was a ferocious monster up there with a great big sword. I don't see how we can possibly defeat it. Sounds like a phantom, my dear. They're the guardians of the Tower of Spirits. Though they look quite sinister, they won't harm anyone with a good heart. Oh, these are good phantoms. Okay. I know what I saw. It was definitely after us. Why would it think that JJ48 Smile Face is evil? There is one possible explanation. With the spirit tracks gone, perhaps an evil spirit has possessed the phantom. If that's the case, we might have trouble beating it. Hitting the phantom in the back with your sword should stop it for a while. But first you need to gather all 3 of the Tears of Light. That will power up your sword, then you'll be able to face the phantom. Collect the 3 Tears of Light, then hit the phantom in the back. Sounds tricky. If anyone can do it, JJ48 Smile Face can. Alright, let's give it a try. Okay. Go up the stairs, go back down the stairs. Now we're heading back up the stairs. Phantom's over there. That phantom is still here. Let's follow Angine's instructions. Okay, let's open up the map real quick. Okay, so here's the phantom. These must be our Tears of Light. They do kind of look like teardrop shaped. And if these are like in Phantom Hourglass, these should be safe spots. So let's see if we can go over here and get to that one first. Okay, let's follow Angine's instructions. We have to grab all 3 Tears of Light without letting the Phantom see us. Tell it means business. We have to be brave. There's something strangely calm about this area here. Do you feel it too? Princess Zelda, can you hear me? It's Angine. Angine? Yes, it's me, my dear. Listen, the area you are in now is a safe zone, one that is protected by the spirits. As long as you are in a safe zone, you are hidden from enemy view. Furthermore, enemies cannot enter safe zones. Make good use of safe zones to hide from the phantoms. Now you have no time to waste. You must go find that rail map. Thank you, Angine. Okay, let's get moving. That platform there makes me think that, just like in Phantom Hourglass, we're going to be visiting this place again, because there's no way we can get to that platform. But the fact that it's there makes me think that there's probably like a treasure chest or something on it. I got a Tear of Light. Gather 3 of them to power up your sword. Also, I don't know if this is going to change at some later point in the game, but right now we don't seem to have a time limit. It's more just like there's things we have to do, but in collecting these things, these Tears of Light. Okay, can't hit him yet because I don't have my sword powered up. Okay. I'm hoping that gap is small enough to just hop across, or else maybe there's some... Oh, there's a switch there. What happens if we hit the switch? Aha. Oh. Okay, it's on a timer, so good thing we waited till the enemy was out of the way. Alright. Now that you have all the Tears of Light, your sword is full of energy. Now you can attack a phantom by hitting him in the back. Which means we're probably going to end up just hitting him in the front, wasting this energy, and failing the quest. Okay, so let's just wait for him to come around here. Or actually, it'd probably be faster for us to just run and catch up with him with how slow he is. Uh-oh. Look out! Well, that was unexpected. We cool? What just happened? Don't look so scared. It's me, it's Zelda. Oh, on the back, it kind of looks like the Hyrule Royal crest here. I don't know what happened there. When I saw that phantom corner you, I just leaped at it without even thinking. Oh, this is really not my day, is it? First I lose my body, and now I look like a heap of scrap metal. Did I mention it's kind of hot in here? Oh, wait a second. Maybe I can be of some use to you like this. It's not exactly what you'd expect from a princess. Right now, that can't really be helped. Come on, let's get moving. Right now, you're kind of looking more like the hero than I am. To be perfectly honest. We need to find my body. I mean, that rail map. Let's get this door open. We can do it together. Okay, do I need to, like, draw you pushing on? Oh, okay. There we go. Heave-ho. Oh. Just kind of too tall to fit through the... door entirely. Okay, so there's one phantom over here. Let's look at our map. I feel like I've seen this exact layout almost. No, don't need to draw that. It's okay, so there's one phantom there. I don't know if he turns or not, but if he doesn't walk around, then we should be able to avoid him at least a little bit. Okay, yeah, he does swivel from side to side occasionally. Can I have you go across it? Oh, and then maybe hit that? I don't think you can get through these floor spikes. Leave it to me, I'll figure something out. I'm kind of surprised they didn't give me a prompt when I got to the spikes to do something, but... Okay, so up here we have a large barrier. Don't think we can do much with that at the moment. Okay, so if I stand on this and have you go stand on that... Okay. Oh. Yeah. Okay, so she... This is kind of like when we were on the ghost ship, and we had to... You know, the ladies we were escorting would cower in fear whenever we got too close. We'd have to take care of things before... Okay, so now you can go through again. So, will the Phantom react if he sees you, or... Okay, so that... Oh, that's like a bombable wall, but I don't think... We don't have access to bombs yet. No. Okay, it's not letting me draw anymore. There's another Phantom. But wait a second. Now that I'm in disguise, maybe I can trick him into thinking I'm on his side. I'll go try. I think I may have accidentally ordered you to attack him, but... I guess we'll find out. Well, he's not responding when he sees her. That's good. Was she just talking with him? Okay, I kind of need you to hit that, I think. Oh, this is going to be a reverse of before when we were distracting the guards. Now she can distract the Phantom. So, okay, so we go to where she is. She can go over here and talk to the guard from that direction. No one's here. Why are we guarding it? Okay, let's... Oh no, we can't get up there. Okay. Maybe that's something we'll have to like drop down from a taller floor, or else there's some way through that we can't see. Okay. So yeah, we need you to do that, but I need you to not be like have him facing that way. See if you can get him facing. His job is hard on the feet. No, because see, he's gonna see me as soon as I walk past there. So can you? Okay, there we go. Then from there, approach him from this way. How goes the patrol? Go. Ah, it's nice to get out of that clanky outfit and back to my old self. There must be something special about this room. Looks like the light of your sword has disappeared too. Either there's something special about this room, or else we have incredible timing. Okay. Got the forest rail map. Yep, filling in a quadrant of our quadrant of our map up here. Some of the lost spirit tracks on it are reappearing. Oh. Well, that's pretty nice. Great job. This must be the rail map Angine was talking about. What could that blue light be? This is Angine here. Good work, Princess Zelda and JJ48 smile face. You've done well obtaining the rail map, but you can't go any farther now. Step into the light to return to the tower lobby. Well, you heard her. Let's go. Ah, so you managed to obtain the rail map. You two just might be able to restore the spirit tracks in every realm. But Angine, the rail map has only a small part of the spirit tracks on it. Where are the temples you were talking about? In each of the 4 realms is a temple. Look, my dear, the closest one is here. Okay, let's... Okay, so here's our starting village down here. Went up here to the castle, and went over to the tower. Okay, so we need to get there. The tracks don't go all the way over there, though, so where are we going to take the tracks? But I don't think you can make it to the temple as things are right now. The rail map has imparted spirit energy to a length of the spirit tracks here. But because of the Demon King's power, much of the energy was lost. Okay. So we can't go to the temples, Angine? Not yet, but there's a way to restore energy to the rail maps. You can ask my people to help you. Your people, Angine? Indeed, we are called the Locomos. We are servants of the spirits. They have entrusted us with protecting the temples and the spirit tracks. By playing our sacred instruments, we generate energy that powers the spirit tracks. Sacred instruments? Yes, and the spirit flute you hold is one of them. This flute was a gift from my grandmother. I didn't know it had any powers. I've only heard that it was something precious handed down from my ancestors. Yes, it was I who gave it to your ancestors, but only under the condition that they protect the land for all time. Of course, back then I didn't think things would take such a perilous turn. Has her left eye opened at all during this conversation? On the one hand, it kind of looks like she's sort of just winking mischievously, maybe, but maybe there's actually something wrong with her eye. I'm glad that after all these years it has found its way into your hands. I had no idea this flute was so important. My grandmother used to play it for me when I was a little girl. If I was sad or upset, the sound of this flute would make me feel better. But even so, I suppose its rightful place is with you, Angine. No, you two will have need of it. Please take it with you. For now, you must go find the other Locomos and restore the energy of the rail maps. Once you do, the spirit tracks will reappear. Go to the forest first, where you must talk to the Locomo Gage. South of the Forest Temple is a sanctuary where you can find Gage. He will be able to tell you where to go next. Got it. Let's go. Oh, but we don't have a train. How are we going to get to the forest? You may take this. All right. This train is a symbol of the spirits. People don't ordinarily ride around in it. But these are no ordinary circumstances. I'm sure the spirits wouldn't mind lending it to you. Thank you, Angine. Okay. There's something strangely powerful about the rail map you recovered. Okay, because we're seeing the map right now, it's going to switch to that one, I think, once we are on our way. If you trace your stylus over the tracks, it will set a path to your destination. Go on and try it. Okay, so are there any other trains this time that we have to worry about avoiding, or... I don't see anybody appearing at the moment. Oh, just one last thing about the rail map. Should you decide to change your destination mid-course, redraw your travel route by typing route in the lower corner of the screen. Unfortunately, I haven't enough power to speak with you beyond this point. Be brave, you two. Okay, so it does pause when we open this up. Good to know. Are we going to get a cannon that we can put on this like we did on the boat? Okay. Yep, going to be going left, so that's good. God, there's an animal on the tracks. Ah, what do we do? Go away. The monster is scared to drive it away. Oh, maybe if we pull the whistle when it's close. Okay, I think that did it. So right now we can use the whistle to scare monsters away. I'm still hoping at some point we'll actually be able to shoot at them. But... Is that like a flying elephant thing? There are all sorts of odd enemies in this game. Animal. Okay, those are like spotted like cows, but their shape is more like a pig. Okay. So, interesting, in the last game, so many of the enemies were repeats of ones we'd seen before. This forest feels odd. Here, we're not even to the first temple, and we've already seen several what seem to be completely new original enemies. Okay, so... wonder what would have happened if we would have taken if we would have gone to the left. What's happening? Why are we back at the entrance? What should we do? Oh, is this like the Lost Woods? Maybe we need to go to the left in order to be able to get to our destination. So, I wonder, can I just shift the train's destination from here? Like, or do I have to I guess we don't have any other route we can try, so... Let's try manually going to the left. Okay. So do we need to get to another switch track, or are we... I'm going to guess that that tree looks a little different. The other one pointed to the left. I'm going to guess that this one pointing to the right means go right. I think those trees are a clue. Oh, we're going faster. Almost seem like we're going too fast. We're going to spill off the track there. Yep, this one's pointing to the left, so let's go back to the left. Okay. Let's get to the right. Oh. Was it coincidence that they were seemed like they were doing pretty well up to that point? So it seemed like because it seemed like that was correct for the first three, but then the fourth one it switched. It seemed to be, maybe the trees weren't a clue, but they will be a helpful reminder, I guess. So the first three we follow the trees, then after that we'll go to the left instead of to the right. Trying to see if there's anything else that's giving an indication of which way to go. We know that right seems to be the right call at the next switch. Wait. No, is it left? Was it left again? Is it switching each... Maybe it's a different path through. Or maybe I'm misremembering. Okay, well, we said the first three we're following the trees, and then the next one we're going to do the opposite of what the tree says. Hey! Okay. So the path does change each time, but it looked like it was... The trees were a clue, and it looks like it was pretty consistent. Follow the tree the first three times, then do the opposite of the tree last time. Do we have... Yeah, we still got some time. We can explore this town. Or... area, whatever this is. We finally made it out of there. The forest was so creepy, I thought a ghost might pop out. Scary. Yeah, Agent says that a Locomo by the name of Gage lives here. Let's find him. So we've got a bridge up there. Hey, there's a Kuko up there. So if we could get up there, we could probably use the Kuko to fly or glide somewhere. Yeah, we're just gonna stay up there, it looks like. No, don't roll. Hit it with your sword. Okay, so we need bomb flowers for that. I guess we come up this way. Or bombs, I guess that might be something that we can't get right now, but there's bomb flowers. Oh, that's a temporary thing though. Ah. Okay, so we can hop down. What's this thing? This is a stamp station. but you don't have a stamp book. Oh, that's right. We saw one of these before, I think, by the... back home. Okay. So it doesn't seem like the timer's very long, so I think what we want to do is we want to take this, throw that... Oh, okay, that goes immediately anyway. Okay, that didn't work. Wonder why the first one went off so quick. Maybe if I throw it near it without it hitting the... Okay, good. Okay, good. There we go. What are you? Oh, you're making whistling sounds like the ones in Twilight Princess. Do we need our... Get this out? How do we... Okay. This... Was not expecting that. Ah, that was a nice nap. That song just now, was that you who played it? Then I'll give you this valuable piece of information. Listen well. The song you just played is called The Song of Awakening. Guys like me are scattered all over the place. If you play us that song, we'll tell you valuable information. Oh, and you can also check out that song on the collection screen. That way you can practice it whenever you want, and that's it. So, got the Song of Awakening. Play it to wake up anything that's asleep. Check it out on the collection screen. So the way this instrument works, it might not have been obvious what we were doing, is by moving this back and forth, we can have moved to the different pipes. And then you actually play it by, on the original DS, you would blow into the microphone on the DS. Of course, since this doesn't really work well with the microphone on here, and that would be really annoying when streaming, to just be blowing into it, I just have a button I press that simulates blowing. But then we can drag it around. So, okay, we can have a nice little six note instrument there. Okay. You guys look like the things that shot lasers out in the last game. You know, I'm kind of pointing towards the center. Forest Sanctuary ahead. Okay, that's... Okay. What's this? Connect the two stone statues that face each other. Okay. So this one's pointing that way. Does he face... Okay, I think that one faces that one. Are they the only ones that face each other? They do indeed seem to be the only ones that are actually facing each other. Okay, there we go. Okay, it's given us a little bit of help with drawing. That's nice to see. Sometimes on the other one, in the last game, it was a little bit difficult to tell if we were drawing what we were supposed to be or not. Hey. So maybe that's not a wheelchair. Maybe the Locomos actually have like wheels for their lower halves instead of feet. Okay. Are you Gage? Gage of the Locomos? Why, yes, I'm Gage. Oh, he seems quite a bit more informal than Angine, doesn't he? What was that now? If you have something to say, I'd like to hear it. Oh, I'm sorry, I meant no offense. Actually, Angine sent us to speak with you. Oh, yes, of course. You're that youngsters with that wonderful flute. And you're here to restore the spirit tracks to the forest temple, yes? I mean, yes, of course. We need to recharge the Tower of Spirits with the energy of the forest. Yes, that rail map of yours can't do it alone. You need more spirit tracks. Well, there's a way. Would you like to hear it? Now, let's just quit right here. Of course we want to hear it. To restore the tracks that disappeared, you need to know a special song. This Locomo song is a duet that requires two sacred instruments. My cello and your spirit flute should do the trick. With both instruments playing the song, we can restore the rail map's energy. I'm just... I'm suddenly thinking of Link's Awakening, where I think the first instrument we found in that game was a cello, if I recall correctly. We can restore the rail map's energy. So, shall we try it? How does he respond if we don't know? It's normal to be unsure of something the first time you do it, and I know I should really be the one playing, but I can't in this condition. Just give it your best try. I know you can do it. Oh, so we really don't have a choice. We're doing it either way. Okay. Let's try this. Song of Awakening. There's nothing here to wake up. Okay. So I guess we just need to talk to him. Oh, okay. That was ending the conversation when Princess Zelda was encouraging us to go on. So, okay. Yes, let's. Alright, let's practice a bit before we launch into the real thing. The song has two parts, each of which is played by a different instrument. For now, just follow my lead. Okay. I'm going to start by teaching you how to play the spirit flute. Okay, this might actually be better like this. Okay, I think we figured it out with the stone, but let's hear your explanation. Slide the flute so the note you want to play is in the middle of the screen. Then blow into the microphone to play the note. Good, now I'll teach you your part. For this song I'm about to play, imitate me as closely as you can. Pay attention to the timing. Oh no. Timing is not our strong suit. Hopefully this is a little bit more lenient than the Goron dancing game. Just match the color of the musical note to the color of the pipe you want to play. When you've had enough practice, tap the arrow to rest a bit. Okay, is that... For the real performance, you'll play that part after I play my part. It goes me, you in that order. And don't mess up your timing, you hear? Okay, let's try it. Don't let my part confuse you. Okay. Of course, we also had Makar in Wind Waker, one of the two sages. I don't know. I don't recall if if his was a cello or if it was a fiddle, but He also had a similar instrument like that. We completed the duet with Gage, the Locomo of the Forest Realm. The Forest Realm map has started glowing. Hey, we finished the map. The rail lines. New tracks have appeared. Wonderful, wonderful. The tracks to the Forest Temple have been restored. You're a natural at that. And you sounded really good, too. Now, let's head to the Forest Temple. Thank you so much, Gage. Good luck, but be careful. The Forest Temple can be very dangerous. Okay, thank you, sir. Let's make sure to save. Because I'm not very good at combat in this game yet. And what we don't want to do is end up dying and then have to, like, redo this whole thing again. Oh. So we're back to... I need to see if I can... get some hotkeys that'll make it so I can easily swap between those two. Would you like to take the train out of here? Sure. Tracks to the Forest Temple have been restored. Let's go. Oh, maybe... Oh, okay, that was a sign to slow down. This is saying keep going fast. Except that going fast didn't help us very much. It's okay, I guess slow down when we see the spiders. And give them time to get out of the way when we blow our whistle. What's this sign? Question mark? Oh, okay. It swung, so there was a timing aspect to it. Okay. Okay, so there's different kinds of enemies fight a little bit differently on the tracks. Wait, what's this? What's their symbol here? Okay, it's just kind of a sort of a knot. Wait, can I? Okay, we're a little bit close, I guess, to back up a little bit. See. So this temple, it's kind of like a, it's kind of like an Aztec style, you know, the stepped pyramids, but then there's a giant tree growing out of it. Okay. Although this raises the question, if Zelda is going to accompany us, who's going to stay behind and fix the train while we're off adventuring? So this is the Forest Temple. Are you ready for what's to come? If I say no, is that really going to change anything? Don't talk like that. You're making me nervous. I haven't accomplished what we came here to do. Have you really lost your nerve? No way. So, did you forget something in town? Oh, well, go ahead. Should we get going on... Oh, wait, no. Okay. Okay, so I would be talking to her to go back to... on the train. So, ooh, let's... Played the Song of Awakening. There's nothing here to wake up. Okay, green. Okay, so there's different. These have different things. Green, white, green. Hiya, thanks for summoning me. As a reward to you for awakening me, I'll lend you my power one time. If you're close to running out of life, play this song and I'll come rescue you. Nifty, huh? One more thing, you can't summon me just anywhere. Only a place with strong energy like a temple or the Tower of Spirits. Okay, so sounds like when we're in a temple we can have a one-time like refill our life. Okay. We got the Song of Healing. Play it in a dungeon to restore your hearts one time. Okay. Well, I think this seems like a good place to stop. We're just about to enter the temple proper, kind of just here on the doorstep. Oh, there's that symbol again. So next time we'll dive in and see what's going up. Oh, this kind of looks like a skull with horns similar to Chancellor Cole's. Um, so I will not be available on Friday. This Friday, we won't be having a stream, but I should be available next Monday. So we'll dive into the temple then. And yeah, so far this game has been. We're seeing references to previous games. There's a lot of very different things and very kind of bizarre takes on this, but it's definitely a lot of fun so far, and I'm really looking forward to seeing where we go from here. So with that, thank you for joining. Have a good week, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks. Bye.